We in Palestine suffer a lot from climate change. Climate change as a whole, inside with the Israeli occupation of our lands. Israel controls more than 85% of our land and also steal more than 80% from our water. That's like doubled the effects of climate change on us as Palestinians, because only if we think about a climate change strategy, adaptation strategy, we are prohibited from applying it, because Israeli prohibited us from access to our land and access to our waters. This is why our farmers, male and female, are suffering a lot. We in Palestine, in cooperation with many national organizations, in cooperation also with the Ministry of Agriculture, thinking of conducting national plan for climate change adaptation. That's why I am here. I am here to enlighten my heart, my mind with ideas about climate change around the world, how they think about climate change, because all the climate change issues is worldwide, and there is a linking point in every country. So I am here to take issues from here, some issue from here and some issue from here, to get back to my country to have a whole comprehensive national plan that we can apply in Palestine. UAWC is a national organization. Its main goal is develop agriculture in Palestine and develop sustainable agriculture as well. It always defends farmer rights in general, especially their rights of food sovereignty, because Palestinians in general are suffer a lot from their own control over their lands as well as foods. That's why there's UAWC. It developed many projects. First of all, we develop lands, rehabilitate lands to preserve their rights and enable them to harvest their land and get used from it. Also, we have a seed bank project. Seed bank project is a project like a solution for climate change effects on Palestinian people. We in the seed bank we preserve water, local water without chemical poison chemical, and preserve them and then distribute them, half of them for farmers. They can get use of they distributed it for three parts. The first part they get cultivated it and then harvest it for their own use. The second part they replanted it for the next season. The third part is that to get back for us to preserve it again and then distributed it for another people so they can find their source of income for their own. Women is a Palestinian, so she as a farmer suffer from climate change as the whole citizen in Palestine, but her access to water and land is limited because of the stereotypical image is that women doesn't have to work even, or to access or to have a land for her own. That's why the climate change affects doubled on women even more, because she doesn't have the access to land, access to water as us, but as the stereotypical image, she doesn't have to work on this land. Also, the image of Palestinian women is to be in homes. That's why her role is restricted, and she only affected from the climate change, from its ability to feed her sons and children without her without allowing her the chance to come outside, to have access to water, to have access to projects we implemented to minimize the effects of climate change on her and on her children.